And Downton Abbey's Hugh Bonneville will be here.
He's going to tell us about his new series, 2012, a satirical look at the team behind the organisation of the Olympics.
And Carol has the weather.
Now, 3 people have been rescued from a hot air balloon which got tangled in power lines near Wellingborough in Northamptonshire. Just over 4,000 people with criminal records applied to become teachers last year, according to figures released under the Freedom of Information Act. The Hollywood film director James Cameron has just completed a dive to the bottom of the world's deepest ocean. He's the first. And more than 6,500 people in Mexico City have taken part in an early morning workout. Shall we get it sorted? Yeah? You bring the music, I'll bring the people.
All right, we'll get Carol to organise them.
12 minutes past 8. Let's go back to our main news this morning. For £250,000, you could have Premier League access to the leadership of the Conservative Party, an invitation to dine at Downing Street, and the possibility of influencing policy.
Those claims, recorded in secret, cost the Conservatives' top fundraiser, Peter Cruddas, his job over the weekend.
And the affair throws a spotlight on the tangled world of political fundraising and lobbying. Well, Mark, I'm
a Labour Party member, but that isn't actually relevant because if I had heard exactly the same story from the Labour Party and essentially exploring whether I might be interested in working with her on future clients.
But there's secret and there's private, and you could use that adjective in both ways, and the number 10 argument is that these people were friends who happened to be donors.
If someone is a donor to a party, does that mean they have to stop having social contact?
Of course not. Mark Adams, thanks very much.
17 minutes past 8.
Still to come on the programme this morning, we're talking to John Boyega.
That coming up. Now let's have a look at the weather forecast. Here's Carol. Morning.
Pretty warm and pretty sunny.
All right, thanks very much, Carol.
People with dementia often find that memory problems can put a stop to ordinary activities like going out to the shops.
Well, today, David Cameron's promising to enlist the whole of society in the fight against Alzheimer's. It's thought it'll affect 1 million people here in the UK by 2015.
So what sort of quality of life can you expect if you have dementia? John, let's ask you first. When did you decide to go to the doctor? What did you notice was happening? And you were diagnosed a few years ago.
6 years ago, yes.
And you seem, remarkably well and fine. You're taking a new form of medication.
Professor Banerjee, it's coming tide of dementia.
Absolutely,
Thank you both very much indeed. 24 minutes past 8. For most people, reaching the summit of the world's highest mountain once would be achievement enough.
But Kenton Cool has climbed Mount Everest 9 times, and he's going back for more.
And this time he's taking a very special object with him. It's a medal which belonged to a member of the very first team which tried. Do you have the medal with you?
I do. It's just here. Their achievements.
And there was a pledge made at that moment.
Well, this is the amazing thing. So, fortunately, it kind of got lost. The 1924 expedition, for lots of reasons.
Find out about it.
Well, it was a very good friend of the family, Richard Robinson, was.
Down to
We've
Canada.
tracked down a number of medals.
Yeah.
So absolutely amazing.
Climbing Everest is a bit of a walk in the park for you, really, isn't it? For sure, the very
mind.
best with your expedition.
Well, thank you very
lovely
much.
to meet you, and thank you for bringing the medal in.
Coming up, the BBC News Channel has, and I think we'll also ask him about what it was like to go to the White House and meet President Obama, because he went with the Downton Abbey crew, didn't he?
Yes. Yeah. Time now, though, to get the news where you are. See you in a moment.
Good morning, this is Breakfast with Susanna Reid and Bill Turnbull.
Good morning. Our main news this morning. The Prime Minister's office has confirmed that David Cameron hosted dinners at Downing Street for Conservative Party donors, but it's refused to publish full details of exactly who dined there, on the grounds that the Camerons' flat is their private home and the taxpayer did not foot the hospitality bill.
Well, the Prime Minister, and here's something to get you going in the morning. 6,500 people in Mexico City taking part in an early morning workout with a difference.
The lycra-clad could get noisy later.
Isn't she?
Yes, she is. Sally, meanwhile. Thank you very much, Sally. You're speaking quickly like you want to go.
Yeah, maybe.
For the wolf howling.
Go on then. I'll stay.
The novelist Jodi Picoult is known for turning tough topics into bestsellers, and her latest book is no exception.
No, it's called Lone Wolf, and in it, a brother and sister must decide whether or not to end their father's life after a car accident leaves him in a permanent vegetative state. The book's also about wolves, though, and Jodie's...
And he's an extraordinary man,
Yeah.
because he does exactly as you say. I mean, he lives.
So, you know, that's what you're looking for.
Now, Bill has promised us that you are going to teach us how
I
to
am
howl
going to teach
like
you how to howl.
wolves.
Yes.
So what you need to know is that...
Britain is sitting up and watching the telly right now.
Probably.
We are
Fascinating.
never going to live that down.
You did very, very well.
Jodie, it's fantastic to talk to you.
Thank you
And
so
that was-
much.
All right. Thank you, Jodie.
Sure, thank you so much.
Jodie's book, Lone Wolf, is out now. You should have a CD in there, actually.
It's a problem which can make it difficult to find a job, sustain a relationship, or be the parent you'd like to be. It's estimated 1 adult in 6 in England struggles with the basics of reading and writing.
And this week, a new series explores the impact that literacy problems can have on everyday life.
In a moment, we're going to speak to some of the people involved in the drama, but first, here's a look at this afternoon's episode. It's a sort of conscious decision not to do
Yeah,
that
my
interview
instinct when I got...
at 2:15, and it is on every day this week.
Yes, with a different story. 3 years ago, a South London teenager called Shakailas Townsend was lured to his death by his 15-year-old girlfriend. He was stabbed to death by members of a gang after she led him into an ambush.
The case became known as the Honey Trap killing, and 7 people were eventually jailed for his murder. Tonight, a TV drama examines some of the issues raised by Shakailas' death.
Well, with us in a moment will be the actor John Boyega, who plays Shakailas. Before we talk to him, here's a scene from tonight's programme where he receives a worrying phone call. With Shakailas' mother, you've got a very good picture, a very intimate picture of what he was actually like.
Yeah.
What sort of a boy was he? And the other chap from 2012.
Yeah.
3 of them all in one go.
We're going to talk to him about that, but especially about having dinner at the White House. First,
Yeah.
let's have a quick last look at what's happening.
He's going to be
where
busy. He's so busy.
See you in the second series of 2012 this Friday, 10 o'clock on BBC Two.
That's it from us. We'll be here from 6 tomorrow as ever. See you then. Bye-bye.
Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.